Hi and welcome back to Jolly Jilly's Crafts. My name is Jillian and we're gonna be redoing Dollar Tree pumpkins today. So if you would like to watch the video and click like if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. I do upload videos every single Tuesday and we're crafting until the fall and winter season. We're doing that. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take this Dollar Tree pumpkin. It's a foam pumpkin. You can really easily remove the stem from it, and we're gonna redo this 3 different ways. So I'm gonna go ahead and lower the video to my hands so you can just see what I'm doing. Alrighty, give me 1 minute. Okay, so the first thing I did is I painted the orange. I just gave it 1 coat with my chalk paint, and I just thought just because the fabric that I'm going to be using is a little bit thin. So what we're going to do essentially is we're going to wrap the pumpkin in some fabric, put on a stem and put on a leaf and call it a day. Okay, so I saw this fabric at, at Dollar Tree this summer, and it has little trucks with vegetables and stuff, and I thought, hey, that'd be good for fall because, you know, the harvest and everything. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to place this in the middle. Now when I painted these guys, I took some of these like skewer sticks that you can buy for groceries, and I bought it at the grocery store, and I just stuck it in, and then I painted it, and then I painted it this way to make it easier, and then I just put it in like a box to dry. But anyway, I just thought I'd tell you how to do that. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna go ahead and cut out, this is the bottom, this is the top. I'm gonna cut out a little section at the top just so I can feed the material through. Now this size here is called a fat quarter. So if this is $1.25, but if you go to any craft place or like a fabric store, you can get a fat quarter for about $3. So it's really inexpensive to make some cute decor for your home. So I'm just gonna take my scissors and just make a little hole on the middle here. It might be too small, let's see. And that way I can just feed the fabric into it. Yeah, I think this is a bit small for what I need. And see, it's white styrofoam on the outside. So I don't know why they went and painted it orange. It's such a bright orange. There we go. Yeah, I think that should do it. Okay. I don't know why they painted it such a bright orange. It definitely needs to be toned down, but if you like that color, you like that color. I just think it's a little too extra for me, and I'm extra, so you know it's got to be extra. So basically, just stick it right in the center, and then start putting the fabric in. I think I'll go like corner by corner, right? This is gonna be the easiest one. Anyone can do it. You can change it every year if you want, and just put whatever decor you're feeling that year. There we go. See, I'm just kind of sticking it in. There you go. You can see I'm just kind of sticking it in, and sticking it in. Sticking it in. Just doing that. Just kind of putting the fabric in the hole there, and then that's kind of it, really. Kind of there. I covered the pumpkin. Let me just see. I want to tighten it a bit in certain places. So you just kind of pull it up and pull it in. It's very easy. It's very easy, and it does kind of look like a cute homemade stuffed pumpkin. Now I do have these wood stems from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna go ahead. I've had these for a while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick one that I think would be a good size. So I kind of like this one. It is a little bit taller than I would like. I'll put it in the center, and then I'm gonna take a leaf. I have these leaves from another craft that I had done, and I wasn't too keen on keeping the leaves for that craft, but I never throw my leaves out because you never know when you could use them. Like, look at this beautiful big one. It'll be so nice in here. So I'm gonna actually remove this. I'm gonna see how there's a hole in there still. You can see it. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stick the green leaf in there and then secure it with the stem. So it just kind of looks like a little pumpkin that you would see in nature, because you know the leaves at the pumpkin patch are so huge. So there we go. There is our first pumpkin. I like it. It's cute. I love if anyone has seen this channel, they know that I love the truck, the red tree truck. Christmas tree, Easter, fall, all that good stuff. So that one is done. That was so easy. It took like, what, 5 minutes? pick your favorite fabric and go to town, and you have a really cute pumpkin. So I'm just gonna set up for the next one. We're gonna do a Mod Podge one, and on another one, we're gonna do this faux pearl thing. So I'm just going to pause the video and set up for the next one. Here is pumpkin craft number 2. So I've seen a lot of pumpkins around that have like these really pretty bumps on them. And so what I did is I found these Crafter Square stickers at Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna put them in the down parts. So I was thinking originally to put them on the parts that protrude, but I think in fact they will look better in these little parts here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take off, they do come in rows, so that makes things so much easier, right? So you just go and you pick a row. Let's see here, pick your row, and let's see, I'm gonna start very close to the top. Just be careful not to rip the little rows. And then I'm just gonna stick that in the grooves here. That's what I was talking about, the grooves, not the down part. And actually, let me see. Oh, they're almost the perfect. And like I just did 2 coats of the white chalk paint. Oh, oops, that came off. That's okay. I might put a couple more there. Okay, and so I'm just gonna keep doing that for the whole pumpkin. And then I'm gonna paint it white again. So here's another groove. And you wanna kind of start them at roughly the same spot. And once I'm done placing them, I'll go back and I'll put more at the bottom. Because do you see here how there's a little bit of space at the bottom? I'm not really fond of that. So I do have 2 packages of these. So I'm just gonna keep finding the grooves and placing, there we go, see? And just placing them in every single groove. And I mean, if you like pink and white and that's your theme, by all means keep it pink and white. But for me, I'm gonna make it, let's see, there's not another groove here. I'm gonna go ahead and make it, I'm gonna paint it all white again. And then I might do some dry brushing on top of it. I haven't quite decided yet. I'll see when it's white how I feel about it. I feel like, is there another groove here? I feel like there's another groove here and I missed it. So I do have 2 packs of this. So it is good to get a couple extra packs just to make sure that you have enough. Because actually I didn't realize how many grooves there were on this pumpkin. I thought there were far less, but that's okay. Let's see. So what I'll do is I will come back to you once the stickers are all on the pumpkin, and then we will paint it. Okay, so that's how it looks with all the pink studs on it. Studs. No, they're not studs. What are these things called? They're just called stickers, jewel stickers. So that's how it looks with the white and the pink. I didn't even use a whole pack, so there's 3 left. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna paint it white. Now notice I'm wearing a very spotty kind of shirt because this is my painting shirt. You've worn it so many times that I have paint stains all over it, so it's my designated painting shirt now. And I'm just gonna go ahead and paint it white with this chalk paint. It's called Art Minds. Now I did buy this from Michael's. This one here I bought from Michael's. And the thing about chalk paint is it's a little bit expensive. And so it did dry up a little bit, but I just add water to it. I say, you know what? I'm gonna add some extra life into this paint, and I just add water to it because this stuff is expensive, guys. So we're just gonna go ahead and make sure all the little beads are painted. And I decided, in fact, not to put more beads at the bottom because no one really sees the bottom anyway. So what am I talking about? I'm so cuckoo nuts sometimes, guys. So basically, I'm just gonna dab paint on here as I can, just kind of to get the coverage on the beads. And it's a bit hard because there's lots of little dimensions. The thing with this craft particularly, using these pumpkins, is because they're foam, you can't really spray paint them. So that kind of is a bummer. But you just get to use paint instead, which is kind of fun and kind of relaxing. So if that's something you like to do, kind of I like to do too because it's relaxing. And it's just kind of helps you kind of get along the day. So I'm going to paint these, and then when it's done, I'm going to come back because you don't need to see me painting. And actually, I'm going to let the pink maybe show through because I don't know. I might give it 2 coats to see how I feel. So I will be back with you guys when this is fully painted. so here is the white pumpkin all painted. There we go. It is still a touch wet, but that's okay. It will dry. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a quick hole in the middle, like I'm doing with all of them, just because I want to stick a leaf and the stem into the center. Oops. It's a bit harder to cut when it's painted, but that's all right. Not a big deal. Okay. So let me just kind of go under and pop it out. There we go. Okay. Well done. Okay. There we go. Just kinda. Okay. So I've decided that I like the one pumpkin look, the one pumpkin leaf look. This I want to make a big one though, I think. I noticed that I've been doing my tell me that you're left-handed without telling me that you're left-handed. I've been putting the stems all on the left side, so this one I think I'm gonna put on the right side, although it really doesn't matter because you can move it around. Really would a blonde comment. Sorry guys, sorry about that. Blonde comment of the day. But just as I look at the pumpkins, I see them on the left-hand side, but really you choose what side it's on because you can turn a pumpkin around. Wow, that's pretty bad, guys. Sorry, long day. Okay, so here we go. There. And so here is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty neat. I'm actually quite impressed with it. So you see here, oh, I don't think am I filming? Give me 1 second. Sorry guys, I couldn't tell if I was filming or not. Oh my goodness, what a day, girls and boys. Sorry about that. I was filming, but I didn't realize it. Thought I was just talking to myself like I do. At any rate, here we go. So here is the pumpkin. She's looking pretty cute. There we go. All with all the little, look at that big high-class pumpkin. Who's a high-class pumpkin? You're a high-class pumpkin. Okay, so I'm just, like I said, okay, excellent. So we'll be moving on to the next craft. The next recovered pumpkin. Mod Podge, here we come. So the third pumpkin we're gonna do is, this is the inspiration. I bought this from Dollar Tree. I really loved it, how it had the flower on it. And Dollar Tree had very similar napkins. So these are the party napkins, serviette de fête. So it's small. It's a small square that is 24, basically 25 by 25 centimeters. Okay, and they're Dollar Tree special. And I got them in all different sizes, but I really liked how it had this and it had this. So I said, you know what, let me go ahead and Mod Podge it. So this one I just gave a basic white coat of paint to, again, on the chalk paint. And now we're gonna Mod Podge. And so I cut up six napkins, and basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of put them on, really. I've never Mod Podge napkins onto anything, but I've seen people do it and it turns out really nice. But the thing with doing Mod Podge on things, once you put things down, they have to stay where they are. So you want to make sure that you do have your napkin placed where you want, because so a little bit higher on the pumpkin rather than a little bit lower, because you don't really see this part of the pumpkin when it's sitting. You see what I mean? So you want it to be kind of like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Mod Podge. So I just get my Mod Podge at Michael's and I use a coupon. Sometimes, like Dollar Tree, you can get the small ones for $1.25, but I use Mod Podge a fair amount. So I just get the big bottle and I get it on sale. Oh dear, something just fell in my kitchen. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use the lid as a little bowl, because I didn't bring a little mixing bowl or a little bowl over here. Okay, so I'm gonna take my handy dandy paintbrush and just paint, let's see, this much here. Now you can see some of the orange poking through still. I only did one layer of paint, just because I thought that if I'm gonna put Mod Podge and napkins on it anyway, I mean, what difference does it really make, right? Okay, so I think that should be a good enough size. So I'm just painting enough Mod Podge for the napkin to adhere, okay? So kind of like here to here. So then I'm just gonna put my little handy dandy guy on, and then I'm just gonna put it on its side and put it exactly where I think I should go, keeping in mind, there we go. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of, yeah, that's good. It went up fairly high. And I'm just gonna kind of groove it in. And when we're done applying the napkins onto this lovely, lovely little pumpkin, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over the napkins again, just to make sure that they're really down. There we go. I've used Mod Podge and fabric before on Easter eggs, and now I'm using Mod Podge. Oh, I didn't do enough, so let me just add a little bit more over here. I think I started in the wrong place. There we go. Put a little bit of more Mod Podge down here to make sure this stays on really, really nicely. And then you just kind of press it down with your fingers. And I cut 6 of these, so I think that really should be plenty. And it just goes to show you, like, the whole pack of napkins is $1.25. And I think there's, what, like 20 in there or something like that? Let me see. How many are in there? Doesn't say. Oh, 24 maybe? 24 pieces. And so, I mean, that's a pretty good deal when you really think about it, right? Okay, there we go. And if you missed a part, just go ahead and Mod Podge it a bit with your paintbrush. There we go. So far so good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and adhere the rest of the napkins. Oh, I love that, it's so pretty. Anyway, sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and put more napkins on here. And then when it's all done, I'll show you how it looks. Okay, guys? So let's just pause the video and I'll come right back to you. Okay, so here's what we have so far, but I don't like that there's like these big holes here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the napkin pieces that I cut out and I'm just gonna cut them further. So I'm gonna cut like the flowers and this pumpkin as a section and put it on. Put this pumpkin here as a section, these flowers here as a section, and just put them here and there until I think it looks how I want it to look. But I'm not a fan of the big parts in the middle, so I think I'm gonna do that. I might even use one more napkin. Each napkin has 2 pumpkins on it, so I might even use one more napkin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pause the video and cut these down, and then I will show you the finished product. Okay, so here's how it looks. I'm gonna take that out. Oof. So I decided to do the whole pumpkin, so except for the bottom, just to make it, I don't know, a little bit more, because I'm extra. So I'm like, why not make this pumpkin extra? Okay, sorry, this is how it looks. So I did it at the top and around the sides. And I used 4 napkins. Yeah, I ended up using 4 napkins. So here's how the finished product looks. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put another stem in here. But I think this time, let me see in my bag of leaves here, I might wanna use a different, I might wanna use a different leaf. I might wanna use this leaf and stick it in the middle and then put a stem in as well. So let me just pick a little stem. Again, I'm using the same stems for all of these. Again, they're the wood stems from Dollar Tree. They come in various sizes, but I like these. They're pretty good. Let me see. I didn't cut a hole, so I probably should have, but I didn't. Now I'm gonna have to go through all the Mod Podge and stuff here, but that's okay. Let's just make a little hole. Oops, it fell in. Oh, I'll just make it bigger and then it will fall back out. Okay, there we go. Just a little bit. Okay, so where are my pieces? Oh my gosh, my pieces are in there. Come out, wherever you are. Okay, here we go. Okay, good enough. All right, so I'm gonna take this. This is from a Dollar Tree stem. I don't remember which one it was. And then I'm just gonna kind of stick it in, right? So there's a little bit of leaf hanging out, but not too much. I don't know if I like that. So instead, I will go back to these nice big leaves here, I think. Maybe see if I wanna put a bigger leaf in like that, and then stick that in there. Oh, I think I like that better. I like the big leaves a bit more, unless I just want to do one. Let's see, where did that other one go from earlier? Let me see. Unless I just want to do one like I did on that other one, let me see. See, that's the thing with crafting. You don't quite know what you want to do until you gonna get into it. So, That's kind of nice looking. There we go. Oh, that's better, yeah. With the leaf hanging over on the side. So this is our third one that we did. I'm gonna go ahead, let me see here. Okay. I'm gonna pause the video and bring all 3 of them back to us, and then we can see them all. And then we'll be done for the day. How fun is that little interlude? Okay, so here are the 3 pumpkins that we did. This is the one that's wrapped in fabric, the one that's white paint with the beads, and this is the Mod Podge paper towels. And they kind of all go together in a little family of pumpkins. This is the one I got from Dollar Tree that I wanted that one to look like. And guess what? That's all. We did it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and change the angle of the camera one more time. Okay, so I'm gonna pause you one more time and then I'll say goodbye for the week. Alright, so that was a little bit of pumpkin fun with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I just wanted to show you different ways that you could redo the Dollar Tree pumpkins and add some extra oomph in your house for not too much money. Just a little couple bucks here and there, and it kind of like refreshes your decor for the fall season. And I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like the video and subscribe. Comment down below. The one thing that I did have difficulty with today is separating the napkins in order to get the the pieces that I wanted, because it's 2-ply napkins. If anyone knows how to do that, please comment down below, and I would really appreciate your tips. I just don't know what I'm doing, because it's the first time I ever did it, and I think it turned out really cool. Actually, all of these turned out really well. So if you like it, just let me know. If you have any video ideas that you want me to try over the fall and winter season, I'd be more than happy to do that. And I guess I will say thank you for spending time with me, and I will see you next Tuesday.